All right, we want to welcome everybody to the C.R.E.A.M Podcast. We want to thank you all for showing up this afternoon. We have a very special guest. We have the credit restoration guru herself, Miss Alice Jones, is in the building. Thank you, Miss Alice, for coming and being on our podcast today.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Oh, no problem, no problem. So Miss Alice, we just gonna go ahead and dive into it. So
Okay.
first, I want you to just tell the people a little bit about yourself. Just give them a little background about you.
All right. So I'm Alice Jones. I'm from a little small town called Bainbridge, Georgia. Right now, I reside in Syracuse, New York. I have two children. I have two children, both boys, age 23 and 18. Right now, what my goal is in life is to help families. And what I do is I basically help families protect their finances, manage their money, and also with their insurance, earn extra income from home. The overall goal is for them to be financially wealthy and to leave a legacy behind for their kids. And the ultimate goal, I'm trying to help families get anything that they want that they believe that they can get with fixing their credit. So that's the first step.
Okay, so let me ask this: how did you get into the credit game?
Well, actually, I was just looking to fix my credit at the time. I was going through a financial hardship. Everybody go through those times. Also, it was during the beginning of the pandemic, so it was like things that I needed to fix with my credit. After I started seeing results, then I decided I wanted to do this platform. I wanted to help people just like how they helped me. So I just wanted to really. It was just all about sharing the information, and that's how I kind of got into everything.
Okay, so when you first got started, what was so did did somebody come in and tell you about it, or were you online, or were you just searching for the opportunity?
Well, actually, I was just searching really. I wasn't looking to do this as a business. I was just, like I said, I was looking for the services for myself to better myself. And then once I achieved that goal, the person that shared the information, I found it on Facebook, just like how you found me on Facebook. And basically, we kind of, kept in contact. And she told me, she was like, it's an opportunity to fix your credit and earn income as well. And I was at the time I was looking for both, so it was a win-win situation.
So now, Alice, you mean to tell me that during a pandemic you started a business?
Yes,
Now, was it hard?
it wasn't hard because it's no overhead. I just had to purchase and finance like a lot of the money that I
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. All right, we lost Miss Alice. She'll be back in a minute. So the way that I found Miss Alice was online, and she was posting her business, and so I reached out to her to ask her what all does her business do as far as the services. And I also had another guy that I'm working with as well, and just kind of comparing the two, and they helped me get my credit to where I needed it to be, and so now I understand the rules of the game. I understand the whole credit game pretty much, and how to leverage your personal credit and into business credit, and sometimes I think that because we don't know the information, we miss out on those intricate parts of the game. And when I say by the game, it can be the money game, it can be the entrepreneurship game, but ultimately it's the game of success. And if we don't know the information, then it's going to be harder or more difficult for us to climb that mountain or climb that hill. So we have people like Alice Jones that are out here. She's been through the program. She knows it work, and she's trying to just spread that information and spread that success that she has had with others out there to do the same thing for them. And the program, it's not a 2 weeks and I'm gonna be successful program. It's a program that you have to get into, and you got to stay into it for a while, until you understand the ins and the outs. And also this program that she represents, this program, they have professional lawyers that they pretty much handle the whole credit situation. They're gonna tell you what your credit is now, and they're going to tell you, all right, we got Alice back.
Yeah, the power just jumped off. I don't know what's going on. It just everything went out. I was like,
Hey,
wait, what happened?
look, that happens, in I guess we the Zoom or whatever it happens, we're not face to face. So
I was like,
so
wait a minute.
right,
All
we
right,
just keep
sorry
on
about
pushing with it. All right,
that.
so okay, so we're talking about you started a business in the pandemic. You hear a lot of people say, or I hear a lot of people say, well, man, that's impossible. What gave you the confidence to even try to do that during a pandemic?
Prayer, prayer. That's that's
Okay.
that's the main thing. Like I have confidence in myself, but to do this every day from home, being your own boss, you got to have like some kind of guidance, organization, and like I come from the corporate world working for somebody else, so this is new to me, working for myself. So that's the only, I want to say, like the challenge that I have is me trying to work for myself, but as far as doing it, it's not hard at all. Yeah, that's the only
Gotcha.
challenge I have, is going from working for someone else versus working for myself. I come from a background of working, clocking in, and having someone tell me what I need to do all day, to now I'm not clocking in, basically just working from home, talking to people and helping people from the comfort of my home, or I go out and mingle with them and talk with them. So that's the only challenge that I face as far as that goes. But yeah, I actually did start a business during the pandemic, and I didn't have no overhead, and I definitely didn't have to pay out a lot of money to get started.
All right. So let's say somebody, they message you right now, right? And they want to know what's the first step that you would tell them. Like, let's say me. So I message you, and I want to know what's your business about. What's the first step you're gonna tell me? Oh, did we lose Alice again? Oh, I think we did again.
Financial
So
literacy.
okay.
Oh Lord, I seen it doing the pandemic.
Okay. Y'all hang with us. We just got some technical difficulties, but we good. All right. So Alice, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you much better.
Okay. So now what's the first step? Somebody reach out to you. What's the first step they need to do?
Well, I'll basically just ask them some questions about their time, do they work, just to kind of get an idea how much time they have to kind of do this. Because you don't have to have a lot of time, just you got to put forth some effort. And I just kind of just ask them like, hey, do you work? Do you have kids? Ask them where they from, just kind of get a background on them. I tell them to tell me about themselves, and I ask them, do they like helping people? Because that's basically what I do is help people and educate them all day. And all I do is share information. So basically, I just educate people on what they need to do to better their credit, or what the company offer. And basically, like once we get to that established, I either invite them to one of the webinars that my company have during the week, or I either send them a pre-recorded video of a past one that we done, so that they can kind of get more information about the company. And then from
So
there,
now,
it's kind of
let me ask you this here, Alex. So what does the webinar cover?
the webinar basically let you know how we fix your credit, the how we prepare the letters, how the products and services will benefit you as far as your credit needs. If it's not the credit restoration that you need, we go over other products and services that we offer for just building credit. And like we also give you like power of attorney, will and trust, identity protection, all of those things that we need on an everyday basis that that cost, but we give it to you at a low price as a membership.
So you mean to tell me I can get my credit fixed, I can get a will, power of attorney, all in one
Yes. Hmm.
for a low price?
For a very low price.
Okay, so I come on board with you, right? And I see that my credit is being fixed, and I want to start helping out my family members. How do I go about that process?
Well, when we first get you started, we offer you a app that's similar to Credit Karma. We have our own app. It's called United Credit Education Services. It's an app in the App Store. It's free. So once you download that app, you have all those products and services that you just activate within the app. By default, we have it with your email and the last four of your social as your login. You can feel free to change it, but that's by default so that you won't forget, you know. But once that's established and those accounts are activated, you just basically you could upgrade to be an agent once if you want to make money doing this, or you could just refer. And the app has a referral link where you could refer clients right to me or right to the services, and it'll show that you refer them, and it also show that that who they're referring them to. And once I get that information, they'll be notified just like a text or email, just as I would be. And I'll reach out to that person and say, hey, Michael referred you. Are when can we talk? And whenever we establish that, I just basically tell them the same thing, the information, the products and services that we offer. Also, with our referral program, what's so great about it is that if you refer 5 people and they actually sign up as a client or agent, either way, um, the services are free for them the next month. So it's a way away than that $89 a month that the services cost.
Wow, wow. So okay, so I'm game. I'm game with it. Now let me ask you this right here. If I join, because sometimes we want to see an immediate. If I pay my $89 today, sometimes we want to see our credit fixed by next Tuesday. Now what do you say when you come across an individual like that?
Great question. You didn't hurt your credit overnight, so it's not going to be fixed overnight. But it does come we don't guarantee anything. If anyone telling you they can guarantee this, guarantee that, we're a legitimate company. We basically help you and we educate you as well, so you don't make those same mistakes to get back in the same rut you was in before. So the ultimate goal is to have you debt free and basically educate you. So that's the first thing. The second thing, I tell them, hey, depending on your situation, everybody's credit situation is different. We don't have no contract, so that's the good thing about it. And we also have satisfaction guarantee. So basically, if you're unsatisfied, you can get a refund. Also, I tell them, hey, like it takes 4 to 6 months to see results, and anywhere from 45 to 90 days, you may see a credit increase. So that's what I tell them. And I don't guarantee that because their situation may be different from yours or mine or the next person. But I do give them that information. So I give them a choice to decide if they want to get with the program. So the good thing, no contract, you can cancel at any time. You just want to make sure you cancel before that due date.
Gotcha. So 4 to 6 months, and what do the client now? They're getting their credit rebuilt or restored. Do they still, are you all still teaching them? Are you all teaching them habits of like not getting any more credit cards, not running up the credit cards? Are you teaching them on to create new habits for them?
Right. So like the program comes with an education tool. So all the things that we give them videos, some verbiage, some stuff to look at, some Q&A. So like basically they won't make the same mistake. We showing them how to be debt free. We showing them how to educate the youth. And we also showing them not how to make the same mistakes all over again. Like if you are in debt and you owe credit cards, we basically telling you to keep your utilization under 30%. We even offer that if you don't have credit card, we do offer a secured credit card.
Now hold on, Miss Allen. Let me ask you this. Hold on. Now you said keep utilization under 30%. Can you explain what that means?
Yeah, so an example, like with us, we offer a secure card. We don't do a credit check, but you do have to fund the card. And a secure card is when you put your own money on the card. So these are for beginners or someone that's trying to build credit. So at this point, like we have you put $200 minimum, but you can put anything beyond that. But if you just say the $200 is all that you did put on there, 30% of that will be only $50. And
God,
you'll be like, oh, why can't I just spend it all? Because your credit history is based on how long you had the account, the mixture of credit, also the credit limit, and how much you spent of the credit. So you gotta all those things go into the factor, and they kind of weigh out differently. So that's
got
on that percentage. Because if you use the whole 200, your credit score can drop from just using the maxing the card out. Um, what they want to see is on-time payments for consecutive months, and they also want to make sure that you keeping the utilization below that amount that I just quoted, the 30%. That'll keep your
Okay,
score up.
so I come on board. I do the secure card. I pay the $200, and then as long as I keep it below $50 and I pay it every month, it'll help my credit score increase.
Exactly, it will. It could boost your credit score anywhere from 50 to 100 points as long as you maintain the monthly payment and keep the utilization and don't close it out.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Once you pay,
So let's say I got a credit score of 400 and I want to buy a house at the end of the year. Is it possible for me to be able to raise my credit score and purchase that home by the end of the year?
yes. And the reason I say that is because with us preparing your dispute letters, that may take a while. But we do offer, like I already told you, we got a credit builder with the secured card. We also have something called Credit My Rent. What that does is if you're a renter and you're looking to become a homeowner and you've been paying your rent on time, a lot of people go by your rental history. Well,
Right.
what's not happening is they're not getting credit for that, and our company have a way of reporting your rent payments. All the rent payments you paid on time from a year to 2 years, and that once it's verified, that can alone can boost your score of 50 to 100 points within 30 to 45 days. So they
Mm.
just
All right, so y'all heard it here. If you got a credit score of 400, you need to get in touch with Alice Jones ASAP if you want to get into a house by the end of the year, or if you not even concerned with that, but you want to raise your credit score you need to reach out to Alice Jones. So Miss Alice, can you tell everybody, and the name of our topic today was "Fix My Credit," Alice Jones. So, so do so you got any last words you want to tell everybody, or you want to say to the people out there?
Well, I just want everybody to know that, it's possible you can fix your credit within a couple of months. A lot of people say that you gotta wait 17 years for it to fall off. That only happens if you do nothing. So like if you struggling with credit, your student loans, bankruptcies, tax liens, late payments, charge off, collections, like I advise you, like if you're not working and you can't make those payments, to reach out to those creditors, because they don't know unless you let them know. And they do have some systems in place to help you when you fall short or can't afford to do what you mainly do all the time, by at least doing the minimum payment. If that's something you can't do and these things are already on your credit report, so that's your past. Today's a new day. Reach out to me, my team, or someone to help fix your credit. Right now, credit is where it's at. Without credit, it's not. You can get some places in life, but you're gonna pay double the amount, double the interest rate. And why not? You want to save money these days because you never know. You want to keep money up for any hardship or last minute things that come up all the time. So like the key is just like fix your credit. With credit, you can go anywhere, and credit is power. And the more you know about your credit, the more you can do and establish that score you want. So just keep on, like, at least pay that balance down if you can, or if not, if you need to settle, like reach out to us. We have different options for you, and we'll be able to assist you with your credit goals.
I'm sorry, I'm muted. So where can the people find you at, Alice?
I have a website. I'm on Instagram. I'm on social media like Facebook. I'm on TikTok. I actually have a Facebook business page called AJ's Financial Freedom Services. I also have a credit group called AJ's Financial Credit Group. Also, my name is Alice Jones. You can look my profile up on Facebook. My page is not private, so you could basically go and take a look. Also, like, I have all my bios in my links in my bio, so that you could click on it to see the services that we offer.
That's all right. That is all right. So you can go to Alice Jones. I'm finna put it up right now. Alice Jones on Facebook, on IG. Are you on Twitter also?
Oh no, I don't have Twitter yet. I don't have Twitter.
Okay, so Facebook and IG, you can find Alice Jones and the Finance AJ Credit Group on Facebook and IG.
Right.
All right, Miss Alice Jones, I want to thank you for coming on and educating our viewership, and just want to thank you. And so, to everybody else, until next time, please go hit the like, share, subscribe button, and also go find Alice Jones and tell her to fix your credit. And we'll see you next week. Peace.